I'm gonna be so dark later. My body just absorbs the sun, and then I'll be like 5 shades darker by tomorrow. Well, I need to get busy and get some other things done. I will take you along when I plant up that container and decide what I'm going to put in there. I do have some dahlias. I'm thinking about putting that in the center, but I don't know if dahlia does really well in the shade versus the sun. Whenever I put them out in the sun, it's just too hot and humid, and they just like, "Meow." But these are the seed ones, and I had different ones. I had the ball variety of seeds, and I also had the ones that are like they're dahlias, but they don't really look like the dinner plate or the ball ones. So we'll see how those look when they actually start to bloom. I don't know what they're gonna look like. And it would be fun to kind of collect those seeds too. So I'm thinking about trying that out as well. And I'll take you along for that ride because I do also have a couple of empty containers that I would like to fill up with some soil and throw some perennial herbs in there. So I'm going to try and do that, even if I get like cilantro or something that's not really perennial for us, uh, and mix it all in with some of the other things. I'm going to try doing that just to have something pretty and just greenery and not just flowers all the time. You kind of want that balance between the two. When you have too much flowers, I feel like it takes away from the nature and natural appeal of gardens. That's why I don't ever get anything done. I don't know. There's a dahlia right here too. Kind of think this would be nice. And I have a pepper plant. Thinking about putting a pepper in each one. What do you think? Spice things up. It's a jalapeno. The jalapeno. So you don't forget what's in here. Well, once they fruit, if it fruits, we'll know what it is. I'm just gonna put it in here. We're just gonna go with it. It's gonna just be a mixed thingy. And there's two dahlias. I have no idea what color they'll be. Those are a mixed variety as well. And then we're gonna have these kind of in the center. I don't know how big they'll be, but the petunias will probably trail over. So we'll just stick these two in here. We're just winging it, guys. Just gardening to garden. Doesn't have to be beautiful or extravagant. It costs a lot of money. Just get in your garden and sweat to death. Don't be in the sun long and use proper sun protection. Wasp protection. That wasp is like, excuse me, I need this. We're just gonna go around the whole thing except where the pepper plant is. And we're just gonna stick these puppies right on in there. Hopefully they don't die because they're still really small, but they're already been outside and acclimated to everything. They will be okay. Go. Plant that in here. Maybe we'll get lucky and there'll be some white ones in here. There's a whole bunch of them that just started sprouting recently. So maybe that'll give room for all these baby ones that are poking up. Because there's a bunch of them. And I just got to get some of these. I got to separate these out without killing the baby ones. They might survive. We'll see. I'm probably putting way too many petunias in here because, like, I mean, petunias get big in their own right. Like, they just get big. I'm sure these will get just as big. They don't have to be proven winners to get big and beautiful and bushy and vigorous, which I do have some proven winners. Well, just killed half my plants. But it is what it is. They don't have to be proven winners to be beautiful. You can get like the, what is it, the wave? I think they're like summer wave ones. Those are really nice and they get really big too. They cost less. And I'm all about a cost savings because when they're an annual, you can get a plant for that's a perennial for 15 bucks and you can get an annual for 15 bucks. And I'd rather have an annual that I can just care for years to come. And I know, unfortunately, annuals typically have that really bang for your buck. So they're really showstoppers. But you can get annuals that are like that as well. Okay, I'm really packing this in here. Oh gosh, there's a lot right there. I'm just gonna keep going. I'm gonna see how well they do in the shade. We have a couple of shady spots in my yard. I try and find plants that can really handle the shade and the humidity. Trees don't really do the best for me in that circumstance. Okay. Ugh. All right. Let's do another one. Okay, so I have a huge container of bunny tails. They're the botanical interest ones. I've never grown them before, but the germination rate was pretty darn good. I think there was one cell that none of them came up, and I put like, I don't know, 3 or 4 in every cell. So that's not a bad germination rate. That one may have just not have stayed wet enough because I was trying to keep them all well watered, but there's some cells that I looked back later and realized they were not wet. Now, guys, you do not have to have the biggest, most lavish, garden with beautiful fountains and all those things. You just got to get into your own space and just enjoy it as best you can with what you can do in your space. And then just develop it over, days, years, months to come, season wise. If there's just not really into doing anything during the winter or not really into doing stuff in the summer, too hot. That is okay. Enjoy the space how you want to enjoy your space. And that is all you can do. And that's going to bring you the most joy. Trying to get out there and doing what everybody else is doing, especially when someone else may have a higher budget. And I'm not saying that, oh, you can't afford it, you can't, don't have the money, but maybe you just don't want to dedicate hundreds, thousands of dollars in your garden. But you do want to have a nice, welcoming space. That is a-okay. You do it how you want to do it, and don't worry about what everyone else is doing, because as long as it's true to you, your space will feel good no matter what. Oh, it's a bunny! Anyway, I do not promote this soil at all. It was just on sale 2 for $12, so $6 a bag. So that's why I got it. It's not bad. It has a nice crumble to it. Doesn't have a lot of big sticks in it. It's supposed to be organic mix. I can't tell you if it's super good or not. I've only ever used it this year. The bag that I was using for some of the stuff, I would do just a light layer over top. I would use my main soil, which was like the star green or star green. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. And then the bag that I would get to kind of top dress them was either Coco Core or Happy Frog. They went up $5 a bag. So could I buy it? Sure. Do I want to buy it? No. I will not be buying it. All right. Unless there's like a sale or a discount, then I'll probably get something. But for now, we're going to get some of the cheaper stuff because I'm not into that. All right. But no, I'm not sponsored by anyone or anything. I don't plan to ever do any of that. It's not my vibe. My kids are like, yeah, not your vibe. Just wait. I enjoy just making a mess, getting out here, gardening, showing everyone, hoping that people will give me suggestions and advice, and we can all follow each other. Now, got the soil in here. I need a little bit of my bag. Where's my bag? Oh, it's over here. Let me grab it. Yeah, we're gonna put some of this Espoma in there. I really have no idea whether Espoma works really well or not. When I did and didn't use it, I kind of felt like it was the same. I'm not sure if it's because I'm not using the right amount or whatever, but I'm not sure if it's just because I use really good, like the soil is already pretty nutrient dense that I use. I'm not really sure at all, but I just let nature do its thing. And what comes, comes. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get these. They had some bug issue, but I went through all of them and just like plucked them all out. So I'm hoping they will be fine and they'll thrive. Over here, it is a more shadier spot. They'll get like dappled shade to full shade. But I'm gonna put the dahlias in the center again. Well, actually, I don't know. I don't know who gets bigger. I don't know if my dahlias would get bigger or my bunny tails. I want to say my bunny tails will get bigger, but I'm not quite sure. I'm not sure. I guess if I see that the bunny tails are one or the other is getting bigger, maybe I'll just switch them out. But for now, we're just gonna go with the dahlias slightly on the outside. going to go ahead and get a little bit more things done and then pop out back here later to get those containers filled with soil and planting them up. I'll take you along for that as well. But I hope you found this fun just to watch. Trust me, it's never probably going to be educational. I mean, interesting is the only thing I am aiming for, and just having a good time being out in the garden and sharing it with everyone. I hope that you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.